Your heart is pounding. You're paralyzed. You can't breathe. The sight is flowing through your veins. Your skin is cold and pale. That's the feeling of fear.
We all have experienced this feeling at least once in our lives. Since we are little babies, newborns, we are liquid with fear, one of the most basic human emotions that works as a survival instinct whenever we sense danger or feel unsafe. But here is a fact. Sometimes it might help us and might even work as a motivation for us, or sometimes it will just keep us so far away from what we want to achieve in life. Having fear is inevitable, but making it through is a decision.
That's true, Emmanuel, but before we begin our presentation, we would like to make you think about what are you afraid of? Here on the screen, we will show you people's biggest fear according to the internet. As we can notice and see on the screen, each and every person has something to be afraid of. So, you might think now, what on earth is good about being afraid of this? And that question is because we always associate the term fear with weakness, and we don't see how essential this emotion is.
Let's review some of its benefits. First, we have that it helps you to stay in present moments and focus. When you are thinking about the future outcome or something unknown to happen, that could be enough to scare you and could also make you feel worried and anxious about it.
But among all these emotions, you can handle that fear to get you to focus on whatever work that needs to be done. Obviously, this has a biological reason, and it's thanks to the adrenaline that is released when you are scared. This hormone alerts your nervous system to get into gear and also makes norepinephrine, another hormone that keeps you focused instead of panicked. So, in conclusion, it is fear, the one that helps us to know how to work under pressure.
Exactly. Here we wrote you an activity to see how you guys work under pressure. Let's see.
We're going to show you a pattern, and all you have to do is remember how it goes. Let's start off nice and easy. Ready? Go! Do you remember the pattern? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Think you got it? If you said option 4, then you're right. Good job. Now let's make it a little harder. Ready? Go. Made your pick? If you said option 2, congratulations, you got it. Even though that was a little tougher, chances are you picked the right pattern. Try again. This round will be much harder, and you'll only have 2 seconds to answer. Ready? Go. Now, which one is it? Did you choose 3? If so, great job. But we've got a question for you. Did that last round feel harder? If you said yes, keep this in mind. The only thing that changed is that we tried to stress you out by telling you that it would be harder and adding a timer. In fact, the answers were up for the same amount of time each round. The reason you thought it was more difficult was because the timer created pressure.
Now that we have this point clear, we shall continue with a benefit that really caught my attention, and it is fear keeps you safe. Fear in our daily lives acts as an internal danger alarm. It makes you take action and helps you make wise and prudent decisions. So, without fear, you wouldn't live very long because you wouldn't be aware or care about the threats around you. You might dare to cross a busy road and being capable of reacting in that split second when you realize that a car is racing towards you. When you get scared, your body reacts physically so that you can handle danger, also known as the fight or flight response. Without this fear response when you are in jeopardy, you wouldn't have the energy, focus, strength, and speed to fight or flee.
Another point that I noticed is when you step outside your comfort zone. It is here what makes you feel alive and excited. The excitement can also help alleviate depression by increasing adrenaline and glucose. Just like caffeine can put you in an optimal state of performance, but too much can be detrimental and make you crash. A little bit of fear is a buzz of adrenaline. It's nearly impossible to be thinking about your everyday pressures and worries when you are experiencing fear or feeling scared. A dose of fear is an eraser for the mind.
Okay, so with all this, we can say that fear is essential, right?
Well, no, Majo. The saying everything in excess is bad applies in this case. You can always be afraid. It's just like you always live sad or angry.
What are you saying?
Ma, and all of you people. As every emotion, fear needs to be managed. As Mr. Miyagi says,
all life have a balance. Everything be better.
there is a point in which fear becomes unhealthy for us, and it is when it stops us from doing things we wanted to do in life. We become more cautious than usual, and that comes with insecurities in our daily life.
So everything is about identifying when is fear going to help us and when it's not.
Yes, everything depends on the situation you are facing. At the end, it's your decision if you want to get over it or not.
To make this clear, we brought a clip for the movie The Good Dinosaur.
You guys would have liked my papa. He wasn't scared of anything. I'm done being scared.
Who said I'm not scared?
But you took on a croc.
And I was scared doing it. If you ain't scared of a croc biting you on the face, you ain't alive. Listen, kid, you can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. You can't beat her or outrun her. But you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of.
You only should take this into account. Fear is not your enemy. It's like a tool that has been given to you, and you need to know when's the right moment to use it.